All right, hello everyone. Good day to you. How are you doing this beautiful, beautiful Sunday? Let me see. All right, I'm trying to admit everybody into the meeting. Give me a second. Give me a second to admit everybody. Waiting room open. Hello, can you hear me? Can you see me? Hiya. How is everybody doing? Hi, Esther. I can see you. Where is everybody? I see Esther. When you come to the meeting, always put your name. Don't put mommy's name. Put your name. I don't want to see mommy's name. I can see Esther. I can see Benita. How are you, baby girl? Ayomide. Mary Chiku, how are you, my darling? How are you, Amarachi? Hello. Somebody is using Zoom user. Please change that name. Camille, how are you? Who else is here? I can see Emma. Who is Emma? Okay, please
Oma,
change it
Oma,
to.
Oma.
Okay, how are you, darling? Okay, change it to your name. I don't want to see mommy's name. I want to see only your names. Okay. Uza, how are you? All right, it is time to mute yourselves. Let's mute ourselves. If your background is noisy, if you have your baby brother or baby sister making noise in the background, turn your mic off. Okay, so welcome. No, welcome everyone to your body meeting. I'm excited to see you. I have had a beautiful, beautiful week. I hope you've had a beautiful week too. Favor, how are you? Okay, so what did I do this week? Okay, I did a lot of things this week. Stop it.
I want to check.
I did a lot of things this week, and yesterday I went to a university yesterday. My niece was graduating, meaning she has finished university. So I went to her school because they were doing their graduation. It's called a convocation ceremony. And I was there for 4 hours. Guess what? I went there thinking that I would go to the ceremony. I would see how they are working to pick their certificates, and all of that. I will be in the hall. Hmm. But that school, they went to put us inside one hall and they put a television for us to be watching them. I was angry. I'm like, why did they make me travel for 1 hour from my house to come and be here? Just to come and watch the occasion or the event on a TV screen. Why didn't they just send me the link so that I can be watching it at home like we're watching ourselves like this? I was very upset. But I was glad that I went because she was happy that I came, and all of that. And then when I was coming back, it was hard. There was bad traffic. When traffic, it took me like almost 2 hours to get home, right? So I was very upset, but I didn't do anything about it. I just made myself breathe in and breathe out. And then I found something to be happy about. Like, okay, at least I made her happy by being there. And then, of course, I got to know the school. So, and then I enjoyed, the other part of the trip that was not, when I was not in the hold up or in the traffic. So,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
that was
recalling your.
part of what. Please mute yourself when you come in. So that's part of what my week was like. What else did I do during the week? What else did I do during the week that was eventful? Okay, I went for a wedding on a Tuesday. Was it a Tuesday or Thursday? I went for a wedding on a Tuesday. Yes. Have you ever seen a wedding on a Tuesday? Yes. I went for a wedding on a Tuesday. It was a wedding of a gentleman called Uncle Augustine. He's such a nice person, you know. And so I went for that wedding. We danced, we sang a lot of nursery rhymes. You will not believe it. You know, we sang a lot of nursery rhymes. Oh my home, where shall I? It was very lovely. It was a small wedding. It was beautiful, and I had so much fun at that wedding. All right, so you're going to share with me what's one special thing that happened. Everybody, quick. You're going to share with me one special thing that happened to you this week. Okay? Either something that you did that got you into trouble, or something that you did that made you happy, or something that you did, or something that happened in school that you want to gist me about. Who wants to share with us? Who wants to go first? Who wants to tell us one thing that happened to them this week? Who wants to share? You can put your virtual hand up. Do you know how to put your virtual hand? There's something, a yellow hand like this. You just click on it and you put it up. Good. I can see two hands. Beautiful. Let's see who they are. Okay, I can see our four hands. Okay, let's go with Esther. Esther, share with us. Esther is going to share with us. So, Esther, just unmute yourself and share with us. Make it very fast, too. Don't talk too much. All right, make it very fast. All right, Esther, go.
On Saturday, I had a play date.
Oh, wow. How was it? What did you do? What did you do at the play
Um,
date?
um, we ate some food
Okay.
and we
All
played
right.
a few games.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Well done. All right. Who else? Okay, Uzo wants to share. Go ahead and share with us, Uzo. What happened? After Uzo, Matilda will share. Yes,
We
Uzo.
had a cultural day.
Oh my goodness. At school?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you dress up? Did you all dress up in like cultural clothes?
Yes, ma'am.
What did you wear?
A gown.
It was fun, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's beautiful. Thanks for sharing, Uza. Matilda, what happened?
I attended home sale.
What happened?
I attended home sale.
Oh, okay. Oh, what did you learn?
I learned about plays.
Ah, lovely. Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
You did?
Nice name.
We can't hear you, Matilda.
Matilda, did you have a good time?
Yes.
Please hold it.
Okay, okay, awesome, awesome. All right, Benita, share with us what happened.
I love reading books because they're so good.
So what book did you read this week?
I've read like almost all my books.
So share one of them with us. The title of one of the ones you read.
Um,
Which
Elsie.
one?
Elsie.
Oh wow. Okay. Awesome. Next time you tell us about one of the books that you read, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. All right, let's see. Peace, share with us. I
P.
like that you guys are just sharing quickly. You can just go ahead and just give me the gist quickly like that, okay? So that I don't have to ask too many questions. But I like the fact that you're respecting time and you're sharing quick. I like that. All right, please share with us.
Hmm?
Peace.
Peace. Peace.
Onye Chuku, praise. Okay, while we're waiting for peace, Ayomide, you can share with us. If peace is not ready.
I went to buy food and on Tuesday I learned about Spanish.
Oh, are you serious? Can you share one word that you learned? One Spanish word that you learned. All right. Thank you, Ayovide. Okay, thank you. I'm sure mommy enjoyed your company. Did you go with mommy to buy the food?
You said what?
You said you went to buy food. Did you go with mommy?
What you say? Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure you had a good time. Well done. Okay, who else is here? Eman. Who is that? Emmanuel or Eman? Eman. Go ahead and share. That's what I can read on the book on your wall. Eman.
Went to swimming class.
You went where?
Swimming class.
Oh, really? So can you swim
Today.
now? Awesome.
Well.
So do you know how to swim now?
Yeah.
Wow. Next time, tell mommy to make a video so that you share with us for Skill Friday, right? Okay. Or did she make some videos and pictures for you?
Send me the video, I'll send it over.
Awesome. So next Friday, share with us. Let us see how you were swimming like a pro. Well done. All right. So who else? Alex, Roland, and Alex and all right, share with us. Alexander Roland, sorry.
I play football.
How many goals did you score?
9 goals.
That's it. That's it. Ronaldo on the way. In fact, more than Ronaldo. Well done. Thanks
Brother
for
Bella.
correct, boy. All right then. So let's hear Zuriel. Thanks for sharing. Let's hear Zuriel. I think that would be the Zuriel, then Merichuku. I think that would be the last person that's sharing. Zuriel, let's hear you.
I went for my friend's birthday and my cousins came around.
Ah, at the birthday, your cousins came to the birthday too, or they came to the house?
No,
They
to
came to
the
the
house.
house. Oh, awesome. How was the
Hungry.
birthday? Did you get your friend a gift?
Yes.
Ah, you're so kind. Awesome. Did you have a good time there?
Yes, please.
Love it for you. Well done. All right. Mary Chuku, thank you for sharing, Zuriel. Mary Chuku, what happened to you, darling?
I went to the dentist.
Ooh, so you've had a dental appointment. How many of you here have gone to the dentist before? Was it painful, Mary Chuku? Was he nice?
It was nice.
Okay. All right. So your teeth is all clean, sparkling, no cavity, all of that. So right now, right? Awesome. All right. So everybody here, if you've not gone to a dental appointment, you see, go and tell your mommy. I think I should go for my dental appointment. For my first dental appointment, Mary Chuku went and she said it was nice. All right then. Thank you. All right. Let us hear from Kamdi. Hey, Kamdi. What's up? What happened? What did you do this week, Kamdi? Kamdi is not there, is not ready. All right, let's hear from Kingaloaye Oshafi. Please share with us because we're going to go on and do reviews very soon. All right, King, share with us.
Ma, I played
Yes,
piano.
you play the piano?
Yes.
So what song did you play?
Oluwatosi. Oluwatosi. Jesus.
That's a
Jesus.
Jesus that I know is enough for me. Oluwatosi, that's it. Oluwatosi.
Yes.
Awesome, well done. All right, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Someone said I'm sleepy. Don't sleep. Oh. Don't sleep. Oh. Hello, everyone. All right. Okay. So now stop chatting in the room. Let's have a conversation. So last month, guys, we read this book last month. It's called The Enemy Who Stole My Time. It's such a beautiful book. We read The Enemy Who Stole My Time last month, but we did not review it at the end of last month because I wanted you to have your bodies before we review so that you and your body can prepare for the review together. But we've had some challenges because your parents are supposed to make sure that they register you so that you can have your mastermind number. Then to we can use that to now give you your bodies, right? But we don't have that. We don't have everyone who has registered. Sharon, I'm going to come back to you to talk later. You're going to share with me later, okay? I can still see some hands up. Sharon, I'll come to you later. Who else has a hand up? Okay, I think it's just Sharon. And then allow I if you want to respond, if you still want to share. All right, so let's move on for now. Let's talk about the book. Okay, so we were not able to pair you with your buddies yet, but we're going to pair you this week. So in the meantime, we're going to review this book on together, not with your buddy, all of us together. We're going to review this book. So I want you to put all your hands down now. All of you that put up your virtual hand, I want you to put them down. Just click on that hand and, where mommy clicks or you clicked it before, click on it so that you can put it down because you're going to put your hand up again soon. How many of you read this book? Let me see your hand up if you read this book. I can see Esther. Esther read this book. I can see Emma, even has her own copy. Beautiful, darling. Thank you. How many people read this book? I can only see Esther and Emma. Who else read this book? I can't see your hands up. I can't see your hands up. Okay, King Aloaye also read this book. Beautiful. Okay, Alexander and Roland, beautiful. All right, Benita. Osacha, are you in my meeting? How are you? All right, I can also see that Benita read this book, that she's seconded and escorted by her brother. Okay, they read this book. Beautiful. So beautiful. Now, what we are going to do is, okay, I can see Amarachi also read this book. All of you who read this book, I want you to do like this. Open your hand like this and give yourself a beautiful hug. Like beautiful, tight hug. Like, well done. I want you to say well done to yourself. Sharon is making her hair. Well done. All right, so give yourself a big hug for reading your book. Now, everybody, listen to me. We have a new book that we're reading right now. Everybody. Next, at the end of this month, when we are reviewing the new book, Who Am I Becoming? Make sure that all of you, I see your hand up. Because if you don't read my book, if you don't read the book, I'm going to send you out of the meeting. Why would you not read? You don't know that when you read, you will become very brilliant. You don't know that when you read, you will open up your brain. You will open up your brain. Your brain will have more and more cells in it that are active, and you will become super smart, super intelligent. So you can't be in this mastermind that you're not reading now. Why now? Are you a learner? So you must read, Joe. In this mastermind, you must read your book. The only reason I'm even letting you is because some of you got your books late. Some of you've not gotten your book yet. So after this meeting, ask your parents, why don't I have my book yet? Let them explain to you. And they can get these books, okay? So this is what we're going to do. Admin, can we have our slide up if you're ready? Can you hear me? So what we're going to do, we're not going to review this book part after part or chapter. Admin is going to put up questions from the book, and we're going to answer those questions. You will use those questions to review the book. Okay, so I'll ask the question, you will answer the question and review the book while answering the question. Now, when you're answering the question, make sure you explain. Just talk about it. Don't just answer one answer. I don't want choppy answer. Who did this? Me. Who did that? Him. I want you to explain what you understood or what you learned from the book when you get your question. Okay? So I'm going to be asking only those who read the book because they are the only ones that can answer this question now. So everybody, make sure next week you read your book so that when we have our meeting, you will have a lot to also share. In fact, that one you don't even have a choice because you and your body will have a part of the book that we will all fold our hands and we will be listening to you teach us or review the book to us. All right, admin, do I have my slide now? Sorry, 1 second. Give me a
Slides will be
second,
ready
guys.
in a bit. So,
Okay. Okay, so while we're waiting for admin, I will tell you a bit about the story because some of you didn't read it. This book is a story about Tega. So I said, hello, boys and girls. It's time for another learning adventure with Tega. So this book is about Tega, a boy who was looking for what was taking all his time away. So Tega used to be a very brilliant boy, like all of you. Tega used to do very brilliant things. I'm going to be asking you to tell me some of the things that Tega could do for those of you who read the story. Okay? So, Esther, can you share with me some of the things that Tega could do? As in, what were some of the things that Tega, everybody knew that Tega was very good at? Esther, are you there? Can you share with us?
Nice.
Who was Tega? What kind of person was Tega?
Nice.
Good person, and
He was
he was good at maths.
Yeah.
beautiful.
Nice.
Have you read the book and you want to share?
Nice.
Please mute yourself. The person that wants to share has not read. All right, well done. So Esther said Tega was very good at math. Tega was very good at helping mommy in the kitchen. He will help mommy to sweep the kitchen, sweep the compound. He was good at math. Okay, King Galaoye, do you want to share about Tega? What else about Tega do you know? You're shaking your head. Okay, you're not ready to share. Okay, so who else? Puja Benita, share with us what kind of person Tega was. You want to share? Unmute yourself and share what kind of person was Tega.
He was a kind and helpful person.
Good. So Tega was kind. He was helpful. Tega even knew how to play football.
Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
that's why
Like
he was at the top football team.
Exactly. Tega was even the captain of his football team when he was in primary school. Can you beat that? Tega was good like that. He was brilliant. He was helpful. He was kind. And he was all of that. But do you know what happened to Tega? When Tega got to year 7, as Tega was growing older and he got to year 7, who wants to share with us what happened to Tega later? Emma, you want to share with us what happened to Tega later? What happened to Tega?
He started to be sad.
He started to be sad because he was not doing so well. Thank you for sharing, Emma. Esther, you want to add to that? Come on, Esther, go on.
What?
When he got to year 7, his grades dropped, and then after his grades dropped, he was sent out of the football team.
Exactly. So his grades dropped. He wasn't doing well anymore. He was struggling with his schoolwork. He was struggling with even waking up early in the morning, like some of us. I'm sure mommy will wake you in the morning. They will wake you, wake you, wake you, wake you, wake you. When they wake you, you turn to the other side. They wake you again, you turn to the other side. So because all of these things, we're not working well anymore for Tega. Tega started, his grades started to come down. And then because Alex and Roland, you're playing. Why are you playing in my meeting? Put yourself together and sit down in one place now. All right, Roland, Alex, sit together. Sit, and focus. Thank you very much. That's what we're talking about. Sit. You're in my meeting and you're jumping around. All right, you want to tell us this story, or I'll mute yourself and tell me what happened. Have you read this book? Have you read the book? You've not read the book and you're jumping? No, now don't do that. All right, put yourself together, mastermind like you. All right, beautiful. All right, so his grades started to drop because he wasn't doing the right thing. He was playing around and all of that. And so he was worried. And as Emma said, he was sad. So one day, his daddy and mommy talked about it and they said something is wrong. So daddy decided to do something. Who wants to share with me what daddy did? Who else said they've read this book? That want to share with me what daddy did? Hi, Flourish. How are you doing? Who else has read this book that wants to share? Put your hand up and share with me what daddy did. Let's have somebody else before Esther. Okay, Sharon, share with us what daddy did. Hi, Paniel. It's good to have you here. Where is Soraya? Is she here? Camille. Okay, Camille is here. Divine gifts. All right, go ahead and share with us, Sharon, what his daddy did. Sharon, did you read this book? Divine Gift and Daniela, how are you? Did you read this book? The Enemy Who Stole My Time and How I Can Get It Back. All right, Esther, share with us. You guys, this thing we're doing, let's not do it next book review. If I call your name, you just tell me immediately because everybody's going to read that book. Everybody. Don't do this again. No. If it is, I'll just send you out of my meeting. Why? No, we don't do that here. All right, we don't do that here. So tell mommy, I want my book. I need to read my book. Okay, good. So let's go. Esther, share with us. So what did daddy now do?
He and Tiger went for a walk that was talking about it.
Beautiful. Thank you, Esther. So daddy took Tega for a walk. Like, come, buddy, let's go and let's take a walk. So they went on a cool evening walk, and daddy said, Tega, something is not right. Something seems off. What's going on with you? Can you share with me? Did you see how kind daddy was? Daddy was not scolding Tega and getting angry with Tega and saying, look at you, your grades are bad. You're not doing so well. You're out of the choir. You're out of the football team. What's going? Daddy was calm. And then he said, talk to me, son. What's going on here? And then Tega was like, I'm not sure, Daddy. I'm not sure what's going on. It's just that everything is not okay. And then daddy said, I'm going to do something, Tega. I'm going to help you. I think the first thing you should do is take a pen and a jotter and try to find out what the real problem is. What is causing all this problem? You need to trace and find out what the real problem is. And you know something Tega said? I don't know what happens to my time. Every time I used to have time to study before, I used to have time to do all the things that I needed to do, help mommy. Now I don't have time. Everything seems to be fast. There's too much to do from school. There's a lot of homework. I'm sure some of you are like that. A lot of homework. There's too much to do from school. Then I want to play with my friends. I want to watch video game. I want to be a part of everything. So Tega checked and Tega realized that the real problem, you don't have to call out. If you want to say something to me, just go and click that virtual hand and put it up, and then I will see you. Okay, Kamarachi, you want to say something? I see your hand up.
So
You want to say something?
Tega's parents joined him to Coach Mabel's.
Yes.
Coach
Thank
Mabel.
you. Thank you very much, Amarachi. So I like it. When you know that you've read, you are very bold. So you put your hand up at any point, and if they call you, you know what to say because you have read the book. Very good. Thank you, Amarachi. Okay, so that's it. So Tega's parents, daddy now said, you know something? I even know someone that can help you. Her name is Coach Mabel. Coach Mabel is going to help you figure out what happened to your time. And so Tega took his new beautiful jotter. Who can describe Tega's jotter? Who can remember what Tega's jotter looked like? Who can remember what Tega's jotter looked like? He had a what? What color was his jotter? So Tega brought out his beautiful green jotter that mommy gave him as a present, I think for Christmas or something. And so Tega decided to start writing. And Tega realized that there was something or many things that were stealing his time. And he said, what is the enemy that is stealing my time? I have to find out the enemy that is stealing my time, and I have to find out how to get my time back. Alex or Roland is jumping again. Why are you jumping around? Who is that? Is it Alex or Roland? Sit, 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 sit. Okay, so that's it. And so Tega finally met Miss Mabel. And then Tega started to look at all the things. Don't touch that camera, leave it open. Okay, Alex and Roland, just sit in one place. Let's do this. Okay, so he found out all, then he started to write down. So we're going to go through the enemies that stole Roland's time. Number one enemy. Who wants to share number one enemy with us? What's the first enemy that he found out? Esther, number one enemy. Who wants to tell us? Moya, do you want to tell us? Did you read this book, Moya? Have you read your book?
Yeah, read it, please.
The Enemy Who Stole My Time. Hi, Moya. Let me see. Is there anyone's hand that is up? Okay. Alex or Roland, you want to share? Unmute yourself. Yes. Alex and Roland, you're just catching cruise. You don't even want to answer my question. Why did you put your hand up? Who is it, Alex and Roland? Mommy, are you close by? I need to get them to sit down and focus. All right, so let's move fast. We have just about 10 minutes before this meeting is over. So let's move very fast. Who wants to share with us? Okay, so before, let's go on. Before Miss Mabel, Miss Mabel told Miss Mabel told Tega something. She said, sometimes Tega, the enemy, our biggest enemy is not even another person or another thing. Our biggest enemy is ourselves. So sometimes you may be your own biggest enemy by choosing not to do the right thing or sitting and not choosing to listen. Some of you are in this meeting and you are your own enemy in this meeting because you are not paying attention and you are not sitting down to listen. Some of you are going to be your own enemies if you are not reading your books, if you are in this mastermind. So Tega, Miss Mabel told him, maybe you are your own enemy too. You have to check. And so they started finding out. Number one enemy is the enemy that is the voice in your head. Everybody say the voice in my head. The voice in my head.
The voice in my head. The voice in my head. The voice in my head.
All right, you can stop now.
The
You can
voice in
stop.
my head. The
Good.
voice in my
Beautiful. So
head.
let's stop there. It's okay now. It's okay now. So the voice in your head can be an enemy. So that voice tells you different things at different times. Sometimes it will tell you that you're not good enough. Sometimes it will tell you that you're a failure. Sometimes the voice will tell you that other people are better than you. Sometimes the voice will tell you to keep quiet in class when you want to answer a question. Sometimes the voice will tell you, don't listen to mommy. Sometimes the voice will tell you, don't read your book. Okay, that voice is good at telling you that you are not smart anymore just because things are a bit harder. Say, I don't want to do it, it's too hard, it's too hard. That's the voice that is telling you that bad thing. Okay? So the voice is telling you very horrible things. You have to learn how to tell that voice to keep quiet. That voice lives, in something called a fixed mindset. The way you think that makes you feel, I can't do anything. Oh, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I'm too small. It's too big. Other people are better. So Tega shook his head gently side by side and said, that voice is a lying voice. He lies to you. And yes, that voice is not a good voice. So do you know what Tega did? He said, oh, I get it now. I remember when I got to year 7 and wrote the first continuous assessment test without studying hard. I told myself year 7 is not a big deal. So I stopped studying, daily. So Tega stopped studying because the voice in his head told him that, year 7 is easy peasy, you don't have to study. And that's what some of you are doing. The voice is telling you, you are very brilliant, you don't need to read. You are very brilliant, you don't have to read. I know it already. I know it already. You need to quieten that voice. So the question is, do you recognize that voice in your own head? And do you know that that voice is an enemy? If you have this book, I need you to go to this and write there. Do you recognize this enemy? Do you also have this enemy? Go and write it there. Yes, I do. If you do you have that enemy in your head, that voice that's always telling you things that are not true? Okay. How does that voice steal your time? I need you to write it. The voice that tells you, leave your book and go and carry the laptop. Leave your book and go and turn on the TV. That's the voice. The next one is the enemy on your bed, the enemy on my bed. This one shows up when your alarm goes off in the morning. It whispers to you, hit the snooze button. Hit the snooze button, and every time you continue to snooze it, you will snooze it, and you will not wake up. That voice, very bad voice. The plan is to get you a good scolding from your parents and to set you on a wrong start of the day. Because when you don't get up, mommy will come and be angry with you. Get up. I told you to get up before. Why didn't you get up? And all of that. Bad enemy. This one is an enemy. Okay? So Coach Mabel laughed when Tega told her about this enemy, the one in your head. And then Tega said, I get into trouble with mommy almost every day. She will wake me up after I turn off my alarm. She had to do that a couple of times and it made her really mad. Sometimes I got into so much trouble that my morning was ruined after a good scolding. So, do you recognize this enemy in your own life? Do you also have this enemy? Because it is an enemy. And how is this enemy stealing your own time? I need you to write it in that part of the book. The next enemy is the enemy on my tray. This enemy looks exciting. He shows up dressed in bright colors and smelling irresistible. He hides in greasy fries, fizzy drinks, flour-based sugary snacks. This enemy is the enemy that makes you keep putting everything in your mouth. Food, 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 food. You eat in the morning, you eat in the evening, you eat at 10 o'clock in the night, you eat at 11, you will not go and sleep. You're eating bad food that are not good for you. This enemy stops your brain from growing. It stops you from being smart. So that's why I say you have to learn to eat good food. So it's not every time. See that enemy that is always telling you to tell mommy, give me Fanta. Can I have Fanta? Can I have smooth? Can I have? It is an enemy. It's not a good friend. You're not supposed to have those things every time. The enemy that makes you cry every time you don't get pizza. Where? Can I have pizza? Can I have chocolate? Can I have Ayomide? Who needs to mute? Mute yourself. Mute yourself. Mute yourself. Ayomide, please mute yourself. Tell mommy to mute you. So that one is an enemy also. Eat everything, drink everything every time. So you have to watch that enemy. If that enemy is going to steal your time. The next enemy is the enemy that says later, not yet, not now. Can you go and do the dishes later, please? Can you go and eat your food later? Can you do your homework later? Can you do this later? very big enemy. It's going to steal all your time. It's going to stop you from okay, let me see. I need to mute someone here. All right, so that one is also an enemy. So we're going to go very fast now. The next enemy is the enemy called FOMO. That enemy is called fear of missing out. The fear of missing out. Thank you. That is procrastinating. That's one, yes. Okay, so that enemy is the one that wants you want to watch everything on TV. You want to watch everything that everybody is watching. Your friends say, oh, there's one new show, you want to watch it. Your friends are talking, you're supposed to be reading, you want to be there. You want to be everywhere. You want to be in every gist. You want to be in every company. No, very bad enemy. That enemy will not tell and will not allow you to study because you want to be in every gist. Some of you want to even gossip. It's an enemy. So you should know the time to gist and the time to work. You should even know the time to go and sleep. Turn off the TV and go and sleep. Drop that novel, even the book that you read. Some of you will read Diary of a Wimpy Kid, you will read Duck Diary. Someone needs to mute themselves. You're distracting me. I can't be looking for you to mute you. So mute yourself for me. We need to finish in the next 2 minutes. Okay? So that enemy, very bad. Ayomide, can you mute yourself, sweetie? Okay, mute yourself. Good. Okay, so that enemy is that enemy. You want to be everywhere. You don't want to turn off that TV. Meanwhile, you can watch that program during the weekend, but you are there. If mommy doesn't stop some of you, you will be there watching TV till 12 midnight if they don't stop you. Very wicked enemy. It's going to steal all your time. It's going to steal your time from doing well in school and in everywhere. Very bad enemy. So let's refer to this enemy as she, because she comes dressed in glitter and excitement. She's dangerous because she comes with a lot of pressure and can expose you to harmful activities and way of doing things. FOMO pops up when you see your friends doing something fun. Even when you have already planned something important, you still want to join them. She reminds you of every TV show, every football match, every birthday party. Every time FOMO tells you you must go everywhere. Mommy says you can't go, cry. When. That's FOMO. You must learn how not to be. If they say no, it's no. Just take it. There'll be another time. It could have been worse. That's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so that's how I want you to be thinking. You see why you should read this book. We read this book last month, but it's such a beautiful book. You must read it. It will help you. In fact, this book should be by the side of your bed. You should be using it to learn how to deal with all of these enemies, because we shared how you can deal with all of these enemies. Okay? Then the next enemy is the enemy that says scroll. You will take your mommy's phone, scroll it, scroll. You will take the remote control, channel 1, channel 2, channel 10, channel 100, scroll. That's very bad enemy. You will not sit in one place. You say you want to do your homework. You said they gave you an assignment on Google Classroom. You will go there, you will not stay there. You will sneak to YouTube. You will scroll. Bad enemy. Stop it. That enemy says scroll. Waits for you on days when you have a research project or you have to join an online class. Some of you will even be in your online class. You will be scrolling in the gadgets instead of being in the class. Very bad enemy. The next enemy is the enemy in your remote control. Okay, that's that one is in your gadget. This one is in your remote control. He says, I want you to imagine picking the remote control and having only 3 channels to select from. I'm saying, pick only 3 channels to select from. You won't be scrolling up and down, but you people have 1,000 channels from DSTV to Netflix to everything. So you will scroll and you can't stop. Okay? Then the next enemy is the enemy on your pad, tablets, games. That enemy, very bad enemy. All right? Very, very bad enemy. The next enemy is the enemy that keeps you from your bed. It's time to go to bed. 1 minute, please. 5 minutes, please. In fact, they will even more. You even say I've gone to bed. You will still go and you'll be sneaky doing any other things. The last one is the enemy that says you are never wrong. Everyone else is the problem. Mommy is not right. Daddy is the problem. Everybody else is wrong. You are the only one that is right. You will argue with everybody, argue with everything. So all these enemies are going to stop you from doing well. Okay. Now, after all of that, guess what? Coach Mabel helped Tega the road to getting back your time. So we don't have time to go through all this because we have to go off. It's already 45 minutes. It's time for us to go off. So that's why you must read this book if you haven't read this book. Those of you who read this book, okay, I want you to go back and look at it again. That's why I said you must have this book and keep it by your side because it teaches you what to do. After the conversation with Coach Mabel, something began to shift in Tega. He didn't feel like a failure anymore. He felt like a fighter. So he was ready to fight and get back his time. So Miss Mabel taught him. Enemy one, the enemy in my head, the enemy in my bed, the enemy in my tray, the enemy that says you later, the enemy that is called FOMO, the enemy that says scroll, the enemy in the remote control, the enemy in the game pad, the enemy that keeps me from my bed, the enemy that says you know too much. And then Tega began to, Miss Mabel taught him how to do it, how to deal with each of this enemy. Wake up before 6:30 a.m. Make my bed immediately. Have a quiet time with God. Write down my top 3 tasks of the day. No screen until after my homework or the weekend. Eat one fruit before screen time. Put phone away 30 minutes before bedtime. All of these things. That's for those who are even older and can have phone. If you don't have, don't even touch any phone. So Miss Mabel taught Tega what to do to defeat this enemy. And do you know what happened? Those who read the book, what happened at the end? Who wants to share with us what happened before we go? What happened at the end of this story? Esther, share with us what happened at the end. How Tega dealt with this enemy. Tell us.
He was happy because he no more had the enemy, and he got his time back.
Awesome. So Tega learned how to deal with this enemy, smash this enemy, and then he started getting his time back. He now started using his time for good things. But you have to read this book to know how Tega got his enemy back. Or got his time back and how he defeated the enemy. So, boys and girls, you see all these things we talked about, they are your enemies also. You have to learn how to defeat them. You have to learn how to deal with them. And this book, read this book with your parents so that when you're reading it, you can discuss these enemies with your parents and you can talk about how you can deal with these enemies. All right. Thank you so much. I've had such a beautiful time with you in this body meeting. Okay, I want one person to share with us what they learned in this meeting before we go. Okay, no, you are not going to share. Do you have any questions? Okay, you don't have any questions for me. You will go to the group, tell mommy to give you her phone for 5 minutes. Write there in the phone, write in the group, go to your body group and write what you learned in this meeting today. All right, guys. All right. Do you have any questions for me, guys? We don't have time. We have to go. I want you to go and rest and prepare for school tomorrow. Prepare for whatever you have to do tomorrow. Do you have any questions for me? Have you got any questions for me? Okay. If you don't have any questions for me, then it's time for us to go. All right. So now you can unmute yourself and say bye. Bye, darling. Take care of yourself. Love you. Bye.
You talk now.
Bye, 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 bye,
Bye.
Coach Marybeth.
Bye, Moya.
Bye.
Bye, Chiamaka.
Bye,
Bye, Ida. Bye, Ayomide. Bye, Matilda. Ah, Moya was here. Bye, Moya. Antonio. Bye, Camille. Bye, Sharon. Sharon, your hair is beautiful. Bye, Amara. Bye, Francis. Bye, Zuriel. Bye. Bye, Tamdi. Bye, Amarachi. Bye, Mary. Love you. Bye, Florence. Bye, Matilda. All right, bye. Bye, Chiamaka. Bye. Bye, Alexander and Roland. Bye bye to you guys. Bye, Ayomide. Bye, everyone. Love you. Bye. All right, we're going off in five. Admin, this is your meeting. Bye. Bye later. Bye, Kanzi. Bye, Francis. You can go.
Are we
Nancy,
counting
come
down?
on. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.